Hey folks, and I'm back. And since actually thinking about it, that the NG Resonance music plays regardless of not of the of that. Um, I heard a camera. But yeah, basically NG Resonance music plays regardless. May as well have that on. Beautiful. But yeah, since NG Resonance plays regardless, may as well have music on. I'll just have to make NG Resonance episodes and have YouTube auto cut out the music. Your buddy out there is falling over.
This is the Arcology's outreach kiosk. Any trouble, you can report it to me. The SSC handles security for the entire Cairo Arcology. People know not to try anything while the SSC is on watch.
While it's on watch.
I'm glad I got assigned here and not old Cairo dealing with the rabble.
Fuck those
It's
rabble.
been a pretty quiet week. This is the Arcology's outreach kiosk. Any trouble, you can report it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna be a git. I'm sorry, it's in my blood. Damn it.
Keep clear.
Okay, well. Good. But I disabled you. Probably shouldn't have done it right in front of it. It just, for most of it, it didn't seem to care. Then it did. I don't even know what's in the other room, but it's just like, oh, I must have. Oh, there's nothing in there?
You ran into me.
Nothing there either. Some soy, there's that. I don't really care.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you with the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know this, such prosperity is not a product of corruption, and I am injured by the accusations against my office in Cairo.
Okay. Let's have a look at the air terminal. Okay, that's a friendly looking Mac. Oh.
Who the hell are you? I made it clear to the Arcology chairman that NG would not arrive until tomorrow, and that regardless, there would be no solicitations, no endorsements, and no appearances until showtime.
My mistake. Sorry.
For a second, I thought you were that guy who runs the Pequod's coffee shop downstairs. The fool thinks that if he attacks me with a goofy grin, I'll convince NG to endorse the franchise.
You can't blame him for trying, I guess.
He could have at least given me my coffee for free.
You'd sell your influence for a cup of coffee?
It would be a start. I'm so sick of these nobodies expecting me to do special favors for them and not even having a few credits to compensate me for my trouble. What about you? Are you just a fan, or do you have a good reason for bothering me?
Queequegs. I got the money, especially since I knocked out the guard and robbed the ATM.
I'd put down some money to see NG promote Queequegs.
Splendid. I'll put in a good word.
Can I trust you?
As much as you can trust anyone who takes bribes. Now leave me be. Let's make an effort not to be seen together.
There is an extra little bit you can do to that story.
But I saw it in the news. All of Chicago gone.
I know it's scary, but don't worry, they'll find the terrorists. And we're very safe here in the Arcology.
They're making us do security drills at the academy.
We're on guard now. We take extra precautions. And the SSC is out in full force.
Hey!
Daddy says the SSC couldn't fight their way out of a Medina playground.
That's enough!
Oh. Do you want it?
How are you?
Fine, I take this. No issue with me running off with the card, but an issue with me picking up the random medkit someone left on it. Priorities. Okay. You can report her to NG.
Whatever makes him happy.
You can report her manager to NG residence. Though you'd imagine I would lose him out on the thing. Ooh, can't hack that one. I forgot to check the other news thing.
WTO Arcology, it's easy to take for granted all the theory and work that went into constructing these living spaces. The concept of the Arcology was developed by Paolo Soleri in the early modern pre-collapse society during the 1960s. Simply put, it is the fusion of architecture with ecology. The Arcology eliminates wasteful consumption of land, energy, and time by putting living, working, and public spaces within easy reach of each other, making walking the main form of transportation. In the wake of the collapse, the WTO seized upon this highly integrated and compact urban form as a solution to the present toxicity and sprawl that were only exacerbated by the collapse. Not all WTO enclaves use this architecture, but in the environments that demand safe, sealed, and tightly knit cities have found success with this structure. This has been today's WTO Did You Know? Check back tomorrow for more fascinating facts.
I'll check the other terminal when I head back that way. Though that way could require me to either pause the recording or whatever. Maybe do another NG episode.
Time again for a talk bullet. In the bullseye today, Professor Lewis Strand. Tell me, Professor, your liberal think tank. Don't even liberals understand that when religious fanatics resort to violence, the WTO should respond blow for blow? Well, at the Strand Institute, we're talking about the rioting in Trier. Order religious fanatics inciting workers to destroy the lawful property of the Panzerworks factory.
Calling someone a fanatic.
Isn't it true that we are approaching a watershed moment in international affairs in which two great powers, separated so far by circumstance and the fog of Reconstruction, finally begin to bump elbows?
Certainly the WTO as well as the Order.
You and I both know that it's high time for the rule of law to be established both within the WTO enclaves and without. Thanks for being with us, Professor. This has been another Talk Bullet.
Funny. Makes me want to use a bullet.
This is a special report from World News. Coming on the heels of the Chicago disaster, the city of Seattle has been hit by a series of terrorist attacks.
And rampant theft.
The intermediate facility was raided with numerous casualties. The extent of the damage is not yet known. And Mako Ballistics is reporting that terrorists have infiltrated their Redmond facility and have stolen the plans for a weapon prototype.
And the weapon.
We will bring you more details as they become available.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call quits now in a
Remember,
sec.
you are leasing from us. You must grant the WTO entry for investigation of our own hangars.
The Templars restrict access to their facilities. Flight Bay 24 is not a public airport. As soon as you've filled out all the necessary paperwork, they'll be glad to give you a complete tour.
I have done that 3 times already. This is ridiculous.
It must have gotten lost in transit. There's no record here. Or perhaps you did not fill them out completely. As soon as they have your forms in order, they'll be happy to permit your investigation. Until then, there's nothing I can do.
Is something wrong?
Yes, I'm trying to get access to this hangar to see if it might explain these figures, and failing miserably. Whoever said the WTO has perfected bureaucracy has obviously never dealt with the Templars.
What do you mean?
The WTO is reviewing the Templars' duties and tariff payments, so they've dispatched me to do a proper audit. They may put on a show of amicability, but every time I try to actually see what's in that hangar, I get the runaround.
What do you suspect is going on?
I have no idea, but whatever it is, my figures suggest they're not paying nearly enough for transporting it via a WTO facility. Maybe you'd have better luck? A new face? If you get the info to us, we can make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
I was gonna crawl over the place and, you know, get my junk on Everett anyway. May as well get paid for it.
Can I help you?
I believe we have a friend in common.
Ah, yes. He told me you were coming. The door code is 23489.
Thank you.
You're on your own now.
Forgot she was the one I was to talk to. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you've enjoyed and I hope you join me again soon. It's annoying about the music, but there's little that can be done. So, talk to you again. Love and peace, baby.